Alright, hey, what's up? Today I'm just going to be doing a small video comparing, hold on, need to get a haircut, but, comparing Black River trucks to Y trucks X4s. Both of these are the 32 millimeter versions. So let me start off by really just starting with the price. Black River trucks are more expensive than Y trucks. Black River trucks, I can't remember the exact amount, but they run like close to 60, I believe, and these are like $10 cheaper for the Y trucks. So right off the bat, Y trucks hasn't beat on price. Um, Next, what comes with the trucks themselves, it's pretty much the same. You get a complete truck, complete with bushings, washers for the bushings, lock nuts, pivot cups, the whole truck. And then you get your tool. This is the Black River tool, and this is the Y Trucks tool, the Y key. So, I would definitely have to say the tool, it's easier for Black River trucks because it's basically a glorified Tech Deck tool. It's just a metal Tech Deck tool, basically, and it looks better. One solid piece of metal, and it's got a hole and if you want to put the little keychain thing on it that comes with it, you can put it on your key ring. With the Y trucks, you have the larger like hex key, smaller hex key, and then the socket for your axle nuts and everything. Um, this is proprietary, meaning it's only useful for Y trucks, and you can't use a normal tool for Y trucks. Um, the bigger hex key is for your kingpins. The smaller one is for your mounting hardware, and then obviously this is for your lock nuts and everything. The lock nuts are not a normal size; they're a tiny bit smaller, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, they're smaller, so you can't use the Black River tool on them. You have to use the Y-Trucks tool. Um, that's kind of whatever. It's I have two sets of Y trucks. This is my other set, and yes, I've switched out these base plates. So these trucks, it used to be red hangers, yellow base plates, and the green bushings, and I traded them out for this board. So everything matched up real nice. Um, I traded them out. So yeah, everything goes back together perfectly. Um, Now I'm gonna get into why I think Y trucks are better. Given you have to keep this tool, and I know a lot of you probably aren't good at keeping up with something this small. Um, the main reason is I've had two sets of Black River or two sets of Black River trucks, but I've had four sets of base plates. Um, these base plates strip out like there's no tomorrow, meaning where you screw your screws into, those holes, the holes, the threads on the screw won't catch on them anymore, and it strip like they won't tighten, and they kind of bore themselves out a little bit to the point where the screw is too small for the base plate. So that renders the base plates useless, and it's $14 a base plate. I remember that because I've had to buy so many. 14 a base plate, so you have to spend 28 bucks to do that. And every set of Black River trucks I've had, the base plate strip out within the maximum, maybe 15 times of taking them off and on a board. These Y trucks don't do that. That's the main thing. I would say don't buy Black River trucks. Yeah, they're good when they are working right, but like it's just too much. And the pivot cups and stuff on this one fell out because it was actually in my backpack because I just got back from Alaska. But that's what the pivot cup on the bottom looks like. The pivot cups for these things suck. You know, I have these trucks pretty tight. Look, I can pull the hanger out of the base plate. That's not good. The base plates on these things suck. Or the pivot cups on these suck, and the base plates suck. Um, these grind smooth, but they don't grind as smooth as the Y truck with the, different type of Allen key or kingpin. It has the Allen key kingpins or hex key, whatever you want to call it. This is a webcam, so I doubt it's gonna focus. But So these grind better. You don't you don't hang up on stuff with your kingpins, and like if you see the edge of this is all chewed up, that's from grinding on it and kingpins catching on it, or the Black River kingpins. So that's another thing. So, the Y trucks are cheaper. They're definitely going to last you longer. They come in awesome colorways. They have so many colors. Black River truck, you can get different colored base plates. And the white ones, the only way, that's the only thing that's colored on the 32s is the fucking base plates. Like, I mean, it's whatever, but, silver, I wanted some color to my boards. So yeah, and the other thing is, if you didn't already know, you have to use Black River Edition wheels with these. You have to. You can't use normal wheels unless you like glue the nuts, and even at that, that's pointless because yeah, it's gonna work for that set of wheels, but then it's gonna be a pain in the ass to take off the nut if you ever want to change your wheels. Y trucks, you can use any set of wheels. These are Black River Edition wheels, and yeah, there's a little tiny bit of space on the axles, but you don't notice it when you're riding, so it's fine. You can use your dual bearing wheels. This is a really old set of G7.1D flat face wheels. I've had these for 4 years. I used Black River trucks for a long time. Once I got them, the Black River trucks, I had to buy new wheels, and these sat in my little tuning case here for forever, and I never used them. So you can use all your wheels on Y trucks. It doesn't matter. That's a huge pro to me, because I have here. I'll show you. My tuning case is all mixed up from the flight because it was in my backpack. And this is just what's in the tuning case itself. Here, let me organize it a little bit better for you. So, these wheels and these wheels are the only two Black River other edition wheels that I have other than these Winkler collabs. Okay, so I have 3 sets of normal wheels in there. And I have 2 more sets of normal wheels downstairs in my basement where I usually fingerboard. So, and these G7.1s, but I can use all my wheels again. That's so much of a pro to me, at least. I don't know how many of you still have a bunch of old like G6 wheels and stuff that you still want to use, but I can use them again, and the base plates aren't going to strip out, the kingpins don't catch, the bushings are better, the pivot cups are 10 times better on these, you can't pull the hanger out of them. Yeah. You just can't beat what you get with Y trucks, and you pay less for them, and you can get them in more colors. The only downside is that if you order them from Yellowwood, it's going to take like 2 weeks to get to you if you live in the U.S. But Northwood's fingerboards, I think it's northwoodsfb.com. That's where I ordered both of these sets of Y trucks. Came in a week. So if you are looking into Y trucks, I don't know how often they're in stock on Northwoods, but they were in stock when I went there, so I picked up 2 sets. I would definitely say Y trucks are better. They're gonna last you longer. They have a cooler shape. You can get them in colors, and a bunch of different colors. They're actually lighter than Black River trucks. They're both single axle like Black River trucks. I mean, Y trucks are definitely much better than Black River trucks, in my opinion, and with my experience. I've been using these for a month, and I've swapped them around boards and everything many times, and they both work fine. They both, all the screws thread in fine. They still catch. None of the holes are stripped out. Honestly, don't buy Black River trucks. Buy Y trucks, or Y trucks. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped, and later.